Good afternoon, one and all. In this session, we are going to learn how to create a website in ReactJs. So before going to create the website in ReactJs, we need to install the ReactJs and we need to add the HTML page, and finally we need to start the server. So before going to installation, I am going to open my command prompt, and this is my command prompt. Now in my old drive, I am going to create one folder. Let it be my folder name as make it as React app, that is React application. So I am going to navigate to my folder. So in my folder, I am going to create the React application. Now here I am going to open it in Visual Studio Code, which is a powerful IDE for developing the websites in ReactJs. Now, so this is VS Code. So in this, I am going to open my terminal. So in my terminal, I am going to select a package called Node Package Module. Let it be npm init. So what it consists of? It will generate a package.json file which consists of our project metadata. So metadata, let me type it as npm init. So it will directly ask about what is the package name. So we can make it here. So here it will ask about the package name. Let me type my package name as React app and version is same. Press the enter. In the description, I am going to write this is my first React application. I am going to press the enter and I am going to select the entry point as index.js only, and the test command is null and git repository is also null, and the keywords I am going to write it as, let me make it as shopping, or let me make it as smart shopping. Now I am going to press the enter. Let me type my name as author and I am going to press the enter. IS is the default license. So it will clearly ask about the package.json file, that is React application, version, description, main, scripts and keywords, finally author and license. I am going to select as S. So it will create a package.json file in our folder. Now in my folder, I am going to install the React modules. So the first one is npm install save React. So in order to save the React applications, I am going to press the enter. Now it will added 3 packages and I am going to install the another module also, that is node package module install save React document object module. And I am going to press the enter. So it will install the libraries and all can be maintained in node_modules folder. Now we are going to create our React application. So for that I am going to use the command npm install -g create React app. So it will create the React application. When once this command is executed, we are going to create our React application. Let it be the name as shopping. So I am going to select npx create React app. Let it be named it as shopping. I am going to press the enter. So it will take some time. So it will create a React application by adding the necessary modules, which consists of package.json as well as package.log.json file. So what is that package.json file? It comprises of information about the packages installed in our workspace. And coming to package.log.json, it comprises of packages of metadata. So node_module consists of project dependencies and developer dependencies. So this library is very important for our React application, and these dependencies can be shared to all the projects in the workspace. So let me open it. So here node_modules, which consists of project dependencies, and package.json, which consists of information about the packages installed in our workspace. So shopping, that is the application, that is React application name. So let me check whether it has been installed or not. So it will take some time. So ReactJs is a powerful front-end tool for creating websites, and integrating ReactJs with Express.js and MongoDB, we can develop the websites very effectively. Now the package is going to be installed and all the dependencies are going to be installed. It will create a ReactJs application with the name shopping. once the application is created, we are going to create our web pages. So in order to add the HTML code in our React application, we need to open that one. So when once it is completed, we can open that. So here you can clearly see that node modules and shopping. So in the shopping, it consists of node modules. So it is going to create all the node modules. It will take some time. We are going to wait for that for creating the React application with the name shopping. It will create the public folder as well as app.js and index.js also. So here you can clearly see that installing the template dependencies using npm is going to insert all the packages like React, React DOM, React scripts, etc. So total 1453 packages are added, and it is going to install the template dependencies in ReactJs. But once the template dependencies are installed, it will create a folder called public, which consists of index.html, and src folder, which consists of main files of ReactJs like app.js, app.css, index.css, and index.js. So we are going to work on app.js for every application. So every application is going to be inserted in app.js only. Here you can clearly see that ReactJs application was installed. Now, in order to install or in order to add the HTML page, we are going to make the changes in index.html. So for index.html, we need to add the CSS file to create a website. So in order to add the CSS file, I am going to create a folder called pages in public folder. So let me make my folder name as pages. So in my pages, I am going to create a file called style.css. So here I am going to add the CSS. So let me open my CSS file. So this is my CSS file. I am going to make it as copy. I am going to paste it here. So here you can clearly see that I am going to create a CSS with body tag along with the header tag, and as well as header which includes the navigation and h1 tag, etc. So all these can be represented in app.js. So body, header, for navigation I am going to mention the position and color, and also for h1 tag I am going to mention the height, line height, margin, padding left, background, color white, and margin left, etc. For content also I am going to mention the style.css, that is a CSS. Along with h2 tag also I am going to mention the CSS. Now in index.html page I am going to add my HTML content. So I am going to open my HTML content. So this is my HTML content. I am going to make it as copy. So I am going to replace this one with my content. So here you can clearly see that I am going to add my title name, my name as title, and in the body tag I am going to add certain changes. Type id is equal to root and text is equal to text.javascript. So this, since it is a JavaScript file. Now here you can clearly see that for link tag, that is reference href, I have mentioned here as pages style.css, that is in public folder. In pages folder, I am going to mention the style.css, which I am going to represent as navigation in index.html page. Now in app.js page, I am going to open my app.js. So here in app.js, I am going to add my content. So here I am going to add like this. So here I am going to mention div id equal to container, that is division tag, along with the header tag. Now in a navigation, I am going to mention certain h1, that is information like my name along with my details, and along with I am going to add the li, that is list, which consists of certain tabs like home, forms in MongoDB, Django REST framework, and contact us and courses, etc. So I closed my div tag here, that is along with the navigation, and I am going to open another div tag which consists of wrapper and content, and I am going to mention certain information about my college. So here I mentioned about the tags which consists of li tags, which consists of home, form, Django REST framework, and along with contact us. You can clearly see that all the tags are navigated with certain links. Now, when once this is completed, I am going to open the footer tag, and I am going to mention certain information, that is copyright 2023, and I am going to export my page using export default app. Now I am going to save all the files. Now I am going to open my terminal. Now I am going to navigate to my folder, that is shopping. Now I am going to start the server using the command npm start. The server is started with the default port number called 3000. And once the server is sorted, the page will be directly opened. So here you can clearly see that the starting of deployment server. So here localhost 3000 is the default port number for ReactJs application. So in the ReactJs application, it will open my web page which consists of certain changes. So whenever you are going to modify any index file, that is in any changes in app.js or index.html, it will directly navigate it to local server page. So here we can clearly see that yes, this is my web page. So here I have provided my certain information, and these are the navigation tabs, and along with some information about the website. Now whenever I am going to click this one, it will defaultly open my YouTube channel. Along with I also mentioned about certain details. So let me take contact us also. So let me open to contact us and let me open the courses. It will directly open certain web page. So in this way, we can create a website in ReactJs. Thank you.